All right, we're talking about area when we have a missing length. So if we look here, this says a rectangular parking spot has an area of 220 square feet. What is the length of the longest car that can fit in that parking spot? Okay, so if we look here, we are going to, first, we have to figure out, we're going to write our formula. So we know the area is length times width. Okay, so we know what the width is, which is going to be 10, right? So we know that we're putting 10 in. We also know that the area right here, it says area is 220. So we're going to say 220 is equal to some number, we don't know yet, times 10. Well, if I'm going to multiply this number to get to 220. To figure out it back the other way, all I have to do is divide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide 220 divided by 10. And that's going to give me my missing number. So how many, if I look here, how many hundreds can I pull out of it? Can I do 100, 200? What number can I pull out of here? Well, if I look there, I know that I can't pull out 100 because 100 times 10 would be 1,000, and that would be too much, right? So instead, I'm going to move to my tens. So I can pull out, remember, 10, 20, 30, 40. Well, I know that 10 times 20 is going to give me 200. So I'm going to pick 20. Then I'm going to subtract. I have 20 left. Now, how many ones can I pull out to get as closest to 20 without going over? Well, I know 10 times 2 is 20. And if I subtract, I end up with no remainder. So my answer is going to be 22. So the side that I'm missing is 22. But we always want to check our work. So what I'm going to do is going to go ahead and put in 22 times 10 and see if I end up with my 220. If I don't end up with my 220, I did something wrong. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do standard algorithm. Well, I know that 0 is going to be what I get for each one of the 0 times 2, 0 times 2. Move to the next place of value. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. Add. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. Bring down my 2. I end up with 220. So does it check out? Yes. You always want to go back and check your work, especially when you're doing a missing length. It's a good idea to go back and plug in the number that you just put in, that you just figured out, because you could have made a mistake. You could have made a mistake somewhere here, and then you can catch your mistake by going back and doing this.